I want to say 2 weeks of actual treaty time because I wind up going to a party and wind up I'm in there partying. Next thing I know, I'm DJing it.
Tell me about that, dog, because that's for anyone who doesn't know, that was a very pivotal moment in Los Angeles history. It was very brief, unfortunately, but when it started in Watts, when the Crips and Bloods united, right around the time, because we had Natasha Harlins, we had Rodney King, we had the riots, like we were just done with all the killing and all the bullshit. Not to mention homicides of upwards of 2,000 homicides in LA alone, and you're there DJing a party at a gang truce. Talk to me about that day.
Man. So we're over in the 40 neighborhood, and I used to kick it over there a lot. So we go to the party, and it was crazy. They was charging $4 to get in. Party was on Vernon, right next door to Normandy Elementary, and we go in there, and homie, he really didn't charge us. He was a homie. It was the hood. So we up in there, and I can't remember who was DJing, but he was garbage. And somebody said, we need a DJ. There, DJ? There. I said, man, I'm here to party. Homie came out with $100. He said, come on, homie. So I get on the turntables, man. There was Avalons was up in there. There was the 40s that threw the party. But the Avalons was up in there. The Black P Stones from the Jungles was there. The 30s was there. Some Hoovers was there, man, and it was like I'm tripping out because I'm DJing and everybody in there is chill from different neighborhoods, and it was so crazy that I remember when we was leaving, I go outside and I see these fools fighting, but nobody stopping them. Come to find out, now these dudes is in 40 neighborhood. Dude was bleeding. He was on my car. I said, man, get off my car, homie. And they was like, my bad, homie, my bad. So they grabbed the dude. These are dudes that just beat him up. Come to find out, these dudes from Avalon just put this dude on Avalon in 40 neighborhood. And I'm scratching my head and I'm laughing. And the people I'm with, they're like, what's so funny? I said, y'all realize that this dude just got put on his hood in another hood. He's from Avalon, but he got put on Avalon in 40s. And they was like, and we just all laughed and shook our head and took off, But yeah, it was great. That was one of the Peace Treaty parties, and I went to another one. I did another one in Watts, and somebody just called me at the last minute, said, "Man, I need a DJ for the night." I said, "I got you." I shoot over there, and I'm hungry, so I go to a little burger spot across from the Nicholson. And I'm in all blue, back turn. All I heard was, "What's up, blood?" And I'm like, ooh.
Damn.
I looked down at my feet, and I turned around. I said, "What's up, homie?" They said, "Where you from, homie?" I said, "I'm from all over here." They said, "It's all good. You look like you Crip." I said, "I just wear blue." They said, "It's all good, blood. What you getting to eat? We got you." They brought my food for me, and I said, "Man, I'm deep in a party." And they said, I forgot what street it was on. I think it was on Success. They said, so and so. I said, "I don't know." "Over here on Success, this thing was." I said, "Yeah." "Oh, blood, we be through there. We coming through there." Man, I went over there. The grapes, it was grapes and bounty hunters. Some of Compton was there. Man, the Monas, the Carvers, some Hoovers, man, some Anthony Parks was over there. Some of everything over there. The party I did, I didn't know it was a hood party. And he was like, "Okay, it's supposed to be till 2:00, man. 2:00. It looked like more people was there than when it started at 9. They said, "Homie, you can't leave." I said, "Huh?" "No." I said, "Man, I need a 2:00 with some money. We go $2 more $100. How long?" I said, "Okay, we good to go." Kept it going. And I had to DJ that one by myself. My boy helped me take all my equipment over there. And I had to, naturally I'm gonna break him off. But yeah, we didn't leave that spot till like 4:30 in the morning. Man.
Damn.
And I was just like tripping because I'm like, the one's gonna come through here and shut it down. Nah, it wasn't no problems or nothing. You know? So yeah, man, that was the one. That was a great time, man. That was a great time.
So the riots hit. We burn it down. Everybody's broke. Nobody has a plan. But the gang truce comes out of that. For a small time, Crips and Bloods in the city was getting down. Shout out to DJ Battle Cat.
He was
being intricately involved with that Banging on Wax
yes, sir.
project. Now, Young James is watching all of this, trying to get a security guard job. Parents is saying, you better do something. You better get out of here. I'm telling my parents, the city is dead. Y'all didn't have my back on the basketball. Y'all didn't have my back on the music. Fuck y'all. I turned into a complete rebel. I turned into one of those little niggas that you just want to get out the house. But I didn't break the law. That was I kept looking for jobs, but the city was in shambles. And that's the picture I try to paint for the youngsters. Y'all never, as a generation, just burned the city down. I watched these OG niggas, the generation above me. I watched these niggas say collectively, enough is enough. Fuck that. The problem is we weren't very smart about it. And the police just let us do it. As long as we didn't cross Wilshire,
facts.
They didn't do nothing. So it turned out to be a bit of a double-edged sword, youngsters, and to the youngsters in hip-hop specifically, because y'all are our kids. We was out there fucking and sucking and trying to flirt with your mamas at the concerts at the Dog Pound and Dr. Dre and them was throwing. We wasn't millionaires. We was out there parking lot pimping with y'all's aunties and shit. And we ain't had no money. We was all broke. All of us. So we fast forward 20 years and the youngsters is trying to get it, and they 10 times smarter than us because they didn't see us fuck everything up. They saw us make every possible wrong decision we could make. So they wasn't going for it. So I understand, but I would also ask for the youngsters to kind of go back and paint the picture of the desolate situation that was South Central LA in the 90s, because of much of what you see now. If we get killed in the street, not a lot of people care.
Yeah.
So they rolled for us. The gangsters, the hood niggas, the drug dealers. There was women out there talking about y'all not just gonna do us like this. The problem with that is nobody rebuilt it, so we had to raise our kids in it, and that would set the stage for homelessness for young James in his 20s.